Let me tell you something. Zero-calorie drinks. Are they really safe? Harvard and the World Health Organization did some digging. And the results? You need to hear this. These days, a lot of people are drinking zero-calorie sodas. The label says no sugar, no calories. Sounds great, right? But then some people feel even hungrier after drinking them. Others say they aren't losing weight at all. Some even feel bloated or get headaches. What's going on? Let's talk about why this might be happening. Artificial sweeteners are extremely sweet. Some are even 600 times sweeter than sugar, but they have almost no calories. The problem is, your brain gets tricked. It thinks you ate sugar. So your body releases insulin, but your blood sugar doesn't go up. And that confuses your metabolism. Your body doesn't know what to do. Also, this can mess with your gut bacteria. Back in 2023, the World Health Organization reviewed 18 studies. They said artificial sweeteners don't help you lose weight in the long run. And even worse, they might raise your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. Harvard researchers studied about 100,000 adults for 20 years. That's a big study. They found that people who regularly consumed aspartame had a 29% higher chance of getting dementia. In France, a team from INRAE looked at another 100,000 people. They followed them for 9 years. The people who consumed a lot of sucralose and acesulfame-K, they had a higher risk of developing cancer. So let's break this down. Let's talk about each sweetener. What it's made of. How it works. And what it does in your body. First, aspartame. It's made from 2 amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine. It's about 200 times sweeter than sugar. In your body, it breaks down into methanol. People with phenylketonuria should avoid it completely. They can't process phenylalanine safely. Harvard researchers linked aspartame to memory loss and even dementia. Next, sucralose. Scientists change regular sugar by adding chlorine. That's how sucralose is made. It's 600 times sweeter than sugar. Most of it leaves your body without being absorbed. But studies show it can mess up your gut bacteria. It can cause inflammation. The US NIH found that mice fed sucralose had lower insulin sensitivity and less healthy gut bacteria. Now let's talk about saccharin. It's one of the oldest sweeteners, over 100 years old. It's 300 to 400 times sweeter than sugar. It used to be linked to bladder cancer in rats, but small amounts seem safe now. Still, researchers in Israel found that saccharin might change gut bacteria and affect how the body controls blood sugar. Now, acesulfame potassium, also called acesulfame-K. It's heat-stable, so it's used in baked goods and soft drink. Your body doesn't break it down. It just passes through. But some German scientists say it might stress your heart and blood vessels if you use it often. Lastly, stevia. This one's natural. It comes from a plant. It's sweet because of a chemical called steviol glycoside. It doesn't raise blood sugar. That's why people with diabetes use it. But natural doesn't mean perfect. Mayo Clinic says too much stevia can cause stomach problems, bloating, and discomfort. So what should you eat instead? Try dates and bananas. They taste sweet, but they also give you fiber, potassium, and B vitamins. They help you feel full, and they don't spike your blood sugar. Sweet potatoes are great too. They digest slowly, and they help your blood sugar stay steady. They are also full of antioxidants. What about low-sugar fruits? Like strawberries, blueberries, and kiwis. They're sweet, but they're also packed with vitamin C, and they help your brain and your immune system. Fermented foods are another good choice. Plain yogurt, kombucha, fermented grains. They help with gut health and reduce cravings for sweets. And don't forget spices like cinnamon and vanilla. They add flavor without adding sugar. They might even help regulate blood sugar. Now here's what you can do every day. Check the labels. Don't just look for sugar-free. Look for sucralose, aspartame, E951, E955. Replace sugary snacks with fruit. At first, it'll be tough, but give it 2 or 3 weeks. Your taste buds will change. You'll start craving less sugar. Let's wrap this up. Artificial sweeteners don't have calories, but they're not harmless. Harvard and WHO both warn us. Regular use could raise your risk for serious diseases. Choosing natural foods and cutting back on sweeteners, that's a smart move for your health. And one last thing. This video is for general information. It's not medical advice. If you have health concerns, talk to your doctor, always.